What's up, y'all?
Yo.
It's your girl Jasmine.
And your boy Matt.
And we are the Millennial
Tempo. What up, though?
What's up, y'all? We're back.
Yeah, we is.
We're back.
Back for another episode. What's going on, baby?
Nothing much. It was hard getting down here these last couple of days.
What?
We're supposed to record it on Saturday?
Really Friday.
Yes, Friday. Yes,
yeah.
Friday is supposed to be our record days. And
End
then
of the week.
Saturday is supposed to be our release date.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I'm not even sure why we didn't record on Friday.
I
don't think there was no reason why we didn't record on Friday.
I mean, thinking back, let's see here. I got to work. What did we do Friday evening? I got out of work.
We went to Walmart and Target.
Yeah, so we went.
That was a family outing. We hung out.
Yeah.
That's considered hanging out.
Pretty much.
We went to Walmart and Target.
Little weekday hangout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then we came home and we ate frozen crabs that was in the freezer from the 4th of July.
Yup. Bust them down. Went and got some butter, some of that Irish butter.
Yep. And then we
matter of fact,
smoked hookah.
Yeah, we smoked hookah. We drank a little bit of wine.
We had beer.
We did have beer. We didn't have no
beer.
wine.
Yeah.
You
So we
had
didn't
the
record.
Reds.
I don't even think we bar up recording on Friday.
Nah. I think the plan was to record on Saturday.
Yeah, well,
is what the plan was, and the plan was to release it on Sunday.
Yeah, so it didn't happen.
Nah, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
But here we are, though. We doing it.
We here. It's definitely an added task that sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to add a task.
Yeah.
Of the many tasks that I have throughout the day, throughout the week. But we're here.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it don't feel like a task yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still kind of enjoying doing it, though.
Once I get down here, I'm good.
Yeah, that's just like working out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I get going, I'm good. I'm here. I'm excited. And then once it's over, it's like, oh, dang.
That wasn't bad.
That went by fast.
Uh-huh.
So,
because we'll sit down here and talk for a minute.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, so, I guess a little recap of since you guys last heard from us.
Yeah, what we do this week?
Well, last week.
Yeah, last week. So, yeah.
We didn't do much of nothing.
Not for real.
Well, starting on Tuesday, we didn't talk from Tuesday to Friday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. Yeah, so Tuesday to Friday. Well, about Friday, about noon.
Yeah, you called me about
really
10 o'clock.
Yeah. Wasn't talking about much.
We didn't talk.
Bare communication.
If it wasn't about the kids, we ain't had nothing to say to each other.
It was strictly business.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this need to be paid? Okay.
Yep.
Here's my card. Pay it.
Yep. That's where we was last week. Yeah, my feelings was hurt last week. And I was annoyed, feelings hurt. But, I mean, we got through it. Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, we can babily, like a little bit. So basically, I was supposed to go out of town this weekend. And I went out of town. I went to North Carolina, as you all know, to Charlotte 2 weeks ago to a real estate seminar and also see some friends. And I was going all weekend. And I was supposed to go home to Wilmington, North Carolina, Navassa, North Carolina, this weekend. And it's been a trip that we had minimal communication about. I may have brought it up once in the past, and it was really nothing set in stone. And I brought it back up on Wednesday. Oh, no. On Tuesday, I brought it up. I was like, hey, I'm going. She was talking about doing something this weekend, and I was like, well, I'm going to North Carolina this weekend. And that's when the argument ensued. Not really an argument, but more or less.
Yeah, we didn't really argue about it.
We just ain't see eye to eye on me going to North Carolina this weekend.
And my thing was, I think for me the biggest thing was he didn't even ask us did we want to come.
I definitely did not.
And I think that I know why he did not ask us did we want to come, but I still feel like he could have asked, and I would have, and me being me, I'd have been like, oh, okay, don't worry about it. I got it. If you want to go, we got it. Because I know that if we go down there, we would more than likely have to get a hotel room.
Right.
I feel like I know that that's the reason why you didn't invite us to come. But I feel like you could have said, like, man, I don't feel like paying for no hotel room.
And for some reason, man, they busting heads in the Port City.
They
for
are.
The hotels,
They're
though.
expensive.
Hotel rooms like $200 a night for basic accommodations. Like, this ain't even not that the Embassy Suites is some fancy hotel, but I feel as though the Embassy Suites is on the higher end of a regular hotel.
And we stay at tons, and they're never as pricey as they are in Wilmington.
But for some reason in Wilmington, though, the Embassy Suite in downtown Wilmington is like $250 a night.
Yeah, so I kind of understand, but I don't understand because I feel like
I refuse to pay that $250 in Wilmington.
But I feel like
for just a random weekend, because this was a random weekend. Now, if we going home, like when we go home for Thanksgiving, then we'll spend that $500 on the hotel or however long we staying in Wilmington. We gonna spend that because that's a planned purpose. But that was a big reason why I didn't invite. Because it was a random weekend. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot home.
Yeah, I'm like,
see the family,
why he wouldn't
back.
invite us to come? And then I was like, well, dang, I work. Y'all know I work weekends. I work 4 weekends on, I work 4 weekends off. Facts. And I had been venting to him like, oh my God, I just cannot wait. Like, we have not had family time in so long. Like, I just want to spend time with my family. And that was another thing. I was just like, well, dang. So me venting to you prior to you talking about going to North Carolina, I vented to you and told you how I just could not wait. I was anticipating the month of August and our weekends being strictly about us spending time hanging out. We hadn't even gone to lunch or dinner together as a family in months.
We haven't.
And I was just like, this is what I want to do.
Go for one of the two of us, whether it's you at work every weekend or me at work or, out of town.
Or we entertaining guests. Or going out of town.
It has been to somebody else's house.
Yes,
something of that
going
nature.
to do something. Yeah. We have not had just me. And I was just like, okay, where does come from and why?
The whole summer, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what it's been. I've been working either the majority of the summer. Then I kept, keeping in mind that I'm getting ready to go to a new unit at my job, which means that I'm going to have weekends off again.
Hey, turn up.
So man. I'm like, okay, like in the next month or two, I'm not going to be working weekends. So I'm not going to have a void to fill when it comes to family time. So if you wanted to go out of town and once I get back working and stuff where every weekend is family time, then I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But that particular weekend, I was just like, dog, like I had made plans for us to go out and I had ended up making plans for us to go to Six Flags, and
I ain't know nothing about that though.
Yeah, I had made plans for us to go to Six Flags.
I think she made them plans like after I was like, I'm going to North Carolina.
No, it wasn't. I told you that it was. I told you Dana had hit me up about going. This was before.
Oh, okay.
And I had seen it on Facebook about going.
Okay, gotcha.
And I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to go. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm not going anymore because now Matt talking about he going out of town. And I ain't going to lie. Like, I like to move as a unit when it comes to stuff like that. Because he's the mastermind of things like that. He going to know where to park. He's just a mastermind when it comes to stuff like that.
And going out, moving around.
Yeah, when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, if it's just regular kid stuff, no problem. I got it. I can handle my kids, no problem. But when we doing something like that, I just like him to be involved and take the lead on
Big
how we
Daddy
gonna move.
Make sure we getting through there.
Like, for instance, I don't read no maps on how to get around an amusement park.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to know, and I got to push a stroller and got to read a map to figure out where the bathroom at or figure out where we parked. Yeah. I ain't going to remember.
She ain't even going to try. Hold on. She ain't pushing no stroller either, especially if I'm around. So don't tell them people that lie. You ain't pushing no stroller and you ain't pushing no buggy. So while we was at the park, I was reading the map, plotting out how we was going to maneuver through there, and I was pushing that
and
stroller.
he maneuvered us in the manner to where we started in one spot and then we ended back at that spot. I'd have been all over the place because I ain't gonna read no map. I probably do know how to read a map,
but you just got the luxury of not having to have to.
No.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm a little spoiled when it comes to that. Like he just is the mastermind of stuff like that, and I'm just not trying to move without him on stuff like that.
So I took all of that you said earlier about spending time together, about spending time together, us not being together throughout these weekends, you having to work, me just coming back from out of town for 3-4 days. I took all that in consideration, which is why I changed my mind. Because when we first initially disagreed, I still was going to North Carolina.
Yeah.
I still was going, which is why we wasn't communicating from Tuesday to Friday.
Yeah. On Friday morning, and then he didn't even say bye or nothing. The kids was up. He didn't tell the kids bye. I was like, oh, he mad. He really trying to show me out.
Well, by then, see, I had packed my bags on Thursday night. I had packed up my stuff and I had staged it. Already I was on the fence then. And then when I woke up Friday, I still put the stuff in the car. Although I was almost 90% sure that I wasn't going nowhere. I was like, I'm probably
so why
not.
You was playing with me?
I'm probably.
Why you was playing with me? Why you? And then let me tell you.
Because
so
I almost left my stuff, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna leave it.
See, he petty. This is petty. This a petty dude, y'all. He petty. See, I don't move like that. I try not to be petty with him. So he calls me at like 10 o'clock, 10:30, and I missed the call. I was in the back doing interviews. So
I'm like, oh, she big man. She ain't gonna
answer the phone. Really, I couldn't answer the phone because you know how like when you got some L on your chest, but you don't want to release that L until the person like pop it off. So the Anna was there, so I couldn't wait for you to call. Yeah, I couldn't wait for you to call or text. Ready. I could not wait. I couldn't wait for you to text me and be like, I'm on the road, and me to be like, nigga, so? Yeah. Or I made it home. I made it to North Carolina. I'd be like, so what? I couldn't wait. So when he called me, I'm talking about I was doing them interviews. I was like, man, hurry up. Do you have, okay, bye-bye. She
couldn't wait to get back to me.
Wait to dial that phone. So I called the phone. I'm like, yeah, you called? And then he gonna say, what you doing this weekend?
Nah, I said what we doing this weekend.
No, you said first. I thought you said what I'm doing. And then I was like, what you worried about it for? Or something?
Nah, I said what we doing this weekend.
Okay.
And you was like, what you mean what we doing? I'm going to Six Flags. You started telling me about the weekend.
Yeah, I was like, I'm taking my kids to Six Flags and we going to Six Flags and spending the day together as a family.
Yeah. Then she was like, what you mean by we? I was like, well, I ain't going no more. And then, of course, you wanted to know why I wasn't going anymore. And,
just instead of just shutting up and saying, okay, oh my God, thank you. I really wanted to spend this family time. I'm like, well, what you change your mind for? Yeah. Well, what's the problem?
You know what I'm saying? I started this like, never mind, man. Let me get in this charge and bone out.
But no,
she wanted all the smoke, even though I was complying. She still wanted the smoke.
I had that Anna, and I still ain't get to get it off.
That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
I will say though, like I said, I have no issues. We don't really have those type of issues when it comes to, if he want to go somewhere by himself, I go somewhere by myself. But
we don't.
I just was really, really adamant because and
it made sense. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted just family time. It's been a long
time. We spend that time for real in the summer, not just us.
No, not
me
since
and you and the kids. We ain't been out and about and did nothing for real.
No,
all summer it's either you been working or we been entertaining.
Yeah, that's what it's been. And then Cannon, was not easy to take out in the beginning,
right?
And then it was cold, and then we went straight to the summertime with me working. So right. It just been back to back.
Yeah, working. Him not doing well. Us either entertaining or out of town because we did go to Myrtle Beach, but once again though, that still just wasn't us though. And that makes a difference, though.
Yeah, it do.
You know what I mean?
And the day we came back, the very next day, my college roommate came and visited for a week.
Right, yeah, for a whole week.
And the day after she left, my mom came for a whole week.
Yeah.
And then as she was here, my aunt and my uncle came for a week.
Yeah.
And then we had a whole house full of people for like 2 weeks overall. Mm-hmm. Whole house full of people. And then I ended up working every weekend.
Yeah, so we ain't really had that alone time as no unit all summer for real. So and I understood that, which is why I changed my mind about going home. You know what I mean? We're a team. So, sometimes in the team you got to be willing to throw the alley-oop. Sometimes you can catch the alley-oop, but it's all about teamwork. You know what I mean? It's all about compromise. That's how this thing works. For real. Like, for people who ain't married, man, like, when you do get married, you got to be willing to compromise. You got to be willing to put your family first at all times. You know what I'm saying? When I say your family, I mean your spouse and your children. You still got your family, your mother, your father, and your siblings and aunts and uncles and stuff. But you got to put your family first. And you got to, see, to me, you got to, be able to recognize what's important to your family, and have that healthy balance as well, though, to keeping those relationships with your family, your bloodline, and all of that. But you gotta put your family first, man. And in this situation, I just decided to put my family first. I realized, like, I haven't had a moment when it was just us all summer to where we could just kick it. So I was like, man, yeah, this would be a good weekend for that. We ain't got really nothing going on, and we ain't got nobody to entertain. Nobody got to work. You know what I mean? Nobody's going out of town. Neither one of the kids is sick. It's just a good weekend. None of us are sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or be somewhere doing something for somebody else, like their event.
Right, yeah.
So, because this weekend, we're going to an event for somebody else to go celebrate them.
Right.
So this was it.
Exactly.
And then the next weekend after that, you know where I'll be? At work.
Back at work again.
Back working.
So, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's what I decided to do. And we had a good weekend. We went to Six Flags.
Great weekend.
What is it? Over America?
Yeah, Six Flags of America.
Of America.
It's not like Atlanta, Six Flags over Georgia. It's Six Flags of America,
Flags
I believe.
Of America.
Yeah.
And that's in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, which is about 35, 40 minutes from where we live. And it's, I think it's a good park, and they got a lot of good rides.
Yeah, I thought so.
What I will say, though, is the older you get, the harsher them rides is on that stomach.
Yeah, well, not even the stomach,
not even
just the
stomach, just
fear.
The fear, yeah,
of it breaking down on you, falling out of it,
anything.
Like,
man.
Yeah,
I was on a ride, shook,
and you got stuck on the ride.
Yeah, well, we did get stuck. So they got a ride called it's a Wonder Woman ride. Their theme park is designed off Marvel character.
Mm-hmm.
No, DC. Those are DC characters. Batman, Joker, Wonder Woman, all that is DC. Marvel
Who
is
DC? I ain't never even heard of DC.
Yeah, it's just a different comic company.
Never heard of it.
The two big ones is DC and Marvel. Marvel make like the not like
it was a Superman.
Not Superman, excuse me, but they make like the Hulk. They make the Avengers pretty much. Spider-Man, Thor, Iron Man, all that, and DC makes Batman, Superman. Those are the two big.
Who was that green guy?
The Joker.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I went on a few of the rides. I went on the Joker, and we got on the Batwing. And when I tell you, my level of excitement, fear, and nervousness was at an all-time high throughout my life riding roller coasters. I was on them joints shook.
Yeah.
Shook. So we got on the Wonder Woman, and it's designed to look like and feel like a lasso, I guess. So it's a really tall tower. Like, think about like the towers that just take you straight up and just drop you for a free fall. It's like that, but you're on swings though. So also think about like a carousel type. So you're on a swing and it takes you really high. It's the highest ride in the park. It takes you all the way up and it just spins you around on the swing that's suspended by like chain links. And it looks slow from the ground because how high it is. But when you're on the swing, super fast.
Yeah, see, I didn't get on it, so I don't know.
Super fast. Like,
I don't know.
And then you realize, like, man, these chains is real thin. Please
don't make them snap.
Please don't snap on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm 260 pounds. Like, please don't snap on your boy. Please. So, me and Jazz Cuz on the man, we was both up there praying to God. So then we come down, And he was like, "Oh, we sorry for the inconvenience, but we ain't gonna be able to let y'all out the seats right now. They stuck, locked." So somebody hollered out, "I'm pregnant.
Doggone fool.
I got to pee." Somebody was like, "You pregnant? You ain't got no business on the ride."
I would have said the same thing.
And I'm like, "Yeah, you don't." You know what I'm saying?
She should have been told that. Doggone bozo. That's just dumb.
Hey, real dumb. I could be like, you out here riding roller coasters and you pregnant?
That's so dumb to me.
Like,
It ain't that serious.
If you ain't want to have a baby, look, it's multiple options. You feel me?
I ain't gonna say that's the reason why.
They got Planned Parenthood right down the street from my crib. No,
that's not the reason. I think she's just one of those, it'll never happen to me type people. I don't think that's what she. No, let's not say that.
Listen, straight foolishness.
Yeah.
So the maintenance man came out. He came in. He came one chair behind me. He unlocking theirs, and somebody was like, "Nah, let her out next. She got to pee." So I said, "I got to pee too."
You lame. Why did
you? Hey, so bruh came and let me, cause man, I ain't got no sympathy for those stupidness.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nah, don't come over here trying to holler. Don't try to use your pregnancy as no crutch and you on this dog
on a non-pregnant environment.
Straight up. I ain't trying to hear that. I've been stuck in here just like you. I don't care. At this point, being pregnant is not an excuse because you ain't got no business on here. No way.
That's true.
Period. You ain't got no bit. And you know, I couldn't see the lady or none of that, and I ain't processing and I ain't really giving no thought whether or not somebody was joking or not or whatever the case may be. I'm just trying to get out the chair. But when I saw the lady, she was showing pregnant.
Yeah, she was big. I ended up seeing her. She was big pregnant.
I'm like, yo, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't say who can and cannot have kids, but some people just don't need to have kids.
Man, you being too harsh on her.
Come on, man.
You being too harsh.
Riding roller coasters pregnant now.
Yeah, you being too harsh on her, man.
Nah,
you being too harsh.
She need all this smoke.
Nah, man, you being too harsh on her, man. I would not say
that's
that.
That's irresponsible.
I give you all of that, but I don't think she's non. I don't think that's enough
spring
evidence.
Chickens though. These were some grown adults.
Yeah, they look like they was in like 30s, 40s.
For sure, just very irresponsible. I still
would not give her that she does not deserve to be a parent.
I ain't saying she don't deserve.
That's what you
Okay,
said.
I take that statement back. Maybe that was a little harsh to say that she don't deserve to be a parent, but maybe she needs to educate herself a little bit more. Her and her husband, because they both was on the ride looking stupid.
Her husband should have popped
next to each other,
popped there like you big dummy. However, I think that people like her are those type of people that are
that'll smoke cigarettes while they're pregnant.
Maybe
because that's what I equate in my mind when I see somebody pregnant on a roller coaster.
Yeah, or just it won't happen to me. Nothing happened to my baby.
You know what I'm saying?
My baby's fine. I'm only going. I'm not going upside down, so no big deal. Which anybody else, yeah, it's stupid and irresponsible.
Very much so.
But I would not say that
I ain't gonna say she don't
was trying to kill her baby or saying that she don't deserve to be a mom. I just think that she's stupid.
She need to educate herself some more.
Yeah, she's just stupid.
Yeah.
And that's just bottom line.
You big dummy.
Yeah, and if the baby come out something wrong, she gonna have to live with that.
She is. You know what I'm saying? I pray that don't nothing happen to that baby. I hope God bless him with a healthy baby, big fat healthy baby too.
Yeah.
Big greedy joker.
And y'all going to the amusement park with kids was very interesting, but it worked out with my cousin being with us because how we was doing it was we was literally taking turns. Yeah, our cousin Dana, like she came and she texted me. She was like, "Well, if y'all still want to go, you know." Because my mind was, I wasn't going to, initially when we were supposed to be just a family thing, I just was like, we're not going to ride no ride. We're just going to walk around, let Cody do all the stuff, and then we were just going to leave. Because it was, they had military appreciation. So at the time when I first seen the posting about it, I assumed it was completely free for all of us.
Yeah.
And
which it turned out not to be.
No.
But it was really discounted.
It was discounted like a mug.
And we got to eat.
Really good.
Yeah,
they had an all-you-can-eat buffet.
You know, like $14.
Yeah, so it was really nice. It ended up being nice, but yeah, she came and how we was doing it was 2 people ride a ride together, and then one person stay and watch the kids, and then we'll let Cody ride in between, and then we were just kind of going back and forth with that.
Would have never worked with 2 people.
No, it wouldn't have. We just would have not rode a ride.
Yeah, y'all would have paid about $60 to go in there, take Cody on some carnival rides.
Yeah, that's what we would have did. But
it worked out though.
Yeah,
it worked out how it was supposed to work out.
But I had been contemplating with myself on whether or not I was gonna bring this up. And I'm pretty sure you can kind of get where I'm probably going with this. I'm pretty sure you're like, And at first I was like, no, I'm not gonna bring this up. But I guess I am. We're being transparent, and we're talking about real facts of life.
Yeah, what we talking about?
So, about when I got on one of the rides and couldn't ride the ride.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't think you was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, and I probably.
But it's okay.
I might regret it. I probably won't even listen back at this episode.
Nah, it's alright, man.
I probably won't listen back at this episode. But
So what happened? Tell the people what happened.
Okay, so as y'all know, I have gained a lot of weight since I've had Cannon.
Yeah, you put on a couple pounds. Got some mommy weight on there, but it still look good though. You know what I'm saying? You still sexy mama to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could say thank you, but I don't see it. But
that's what you got me for.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Because when you down, I pick you back up.
So we got on one of the rides, and I was so excited. It was our very first ride. I was so excited, and we got on. I got
Superman.
Yeah, it was a Superman.
Man of Steel.
And it's obvious that the ride, you have to be, small to get on this ride. It's real obvious of that. But the fact that I got on the ride and I got the seatbelt thing buckled, but you had like a little lap thing that went over your lap, and it would not. It was, to me, it was locking. I looked at it and seen, but like the ride conductor was saying, no, it's not locked. So I had to get off the ride, and I was so ashamed. I cried. I felt like
my baby came back and cried.
I felt like, oh my God, like I'm really overweight. Like I need to get it together. It hurt my feelings so bad because I've never been overweight. I've never been in a position to where something about my weight has hindered me from doing something. That has never happened to me ever.
Yeah.
So
you got a lot of booty back there though. You know what I'm saying? Because you got
I've always had booty.
Yeah, but you got a little bit you got booty back. You got more booty back there than you ever had.
Yeah, because I'm overweight now.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, you got booty back there because your waist's not that big. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
You don't have no really big stomach. So
no, I don't have no big stomach. I don't have no big waist.
You just got a lot of butt and thighs.
Thighs, yeah, my legs are big now.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like when I gave birth, when I gave birth to Cody, I was 300 pounds. And when I gave birth to Cannon, I was 300 pounds. Like, that's how much weight I gained.
Yeah.
And
a lot of water weight.
Yeah. But this time, I just did not lose the weight like I did. When I had Cody, by the time I got back to maternity leave, I was smaller than what I was before I got pregnant.
Right.
With Cody. And then this time, like, I have only lost I'm nowhere near what I was. But before I got pregnant with Cannon, I had started to gain a little weight. Mm-hmm. But it definitely wasn't this type of weight. I started gaining a little weight. And I just ain't bounced back from it. I'm slowly getting there. Over the last 2 weeks, I've lost about 9 pounds.
We've been on a good track, too.
Yeah.
And not a fad track either. You know what I'm saying? We just doing a lot of good, clean eating.
Yeah, meal prepping.
Yeah, and we're cooking, things that we like. You know what I mean? And making it taste like something. Mm-hmm. We ain't just, we gonna just do, a fad diet. We gonna cut out meat just because of the heck of, nah. We meal prepping. We taking our time to meal prep every week. That way we can set ourselves up for success throughout the week and not.
We on about like 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
And it's been going pretty well. I did a detox for 5 days.
Yeah.
And after I finished the detox, we crunk up. And since I've done a detox, I've lost quite a few pounds. And so it was going well, but it hurt my feelings. But I couldn't be mad at nobody but myself. And it was an eye opener. And the fact that I'm even being this transparent right now, I think is really making me. it's putting it out there for real that I'm definitely for real about getting myself together, because I would never
and we gonna do that.
Yeah, I would have never mentioned this to anybody.
Yeah, we gonna do that though.
Like, I was so ashamed, and like I said, I cried.
I know, I felt so bad. I was like, man, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? All I can do is give you a hug and just tell you it's okay.
Yeah.
Because it is. You know what I mean? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, you put some weight on, and that's okay. And I understand your goals to want to lose weight. And I understand it totally. And I'm going to be here to support you throughout that journey. But I'm going to love you regardless. You know what I mean? But I also want to let you know that I'm going to support you in your weight loss journey, because that's what you want to do. And that's what we should do, so we can be a better, healthier us. Yeah. So we can be able to be here for our children. Right. You know what I mean? As long as we possibly can. And as healthy as we possibly can.
Yeah. Well, so I thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. As I definitely needed you at that moment. Like, it was a bad feeling, but
yeah,
I'm okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm okay. I'll be all right. So yeah, you want to get into the topic, or you got anything else you want to talk about, or you want to get cracking with the topic?
Nah, yeah, we can start out with the topic, and then I'm gonna end with the email of the week.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, we are cranking up an email. Actually, let's do the email. Let's do the email first, and then, all right, cool. If we have time, so I'm gonna get
right into the email.
Yeah. So so I don't know anything. I don't even have access to our email, but we have been having people email us, y'all. So I'm so excited for our first email. Apparently, we've gotten a couple emails. I'm not sure, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. So I have no idea what he's about to read. So whatever we discuss is gonna be all fresh for me.
Yeah.
So he's pulling it up now.
It's gonna be new for you. I've already read this email.
I'm so excited.
And I'm gonna say that this email is coming from Kevin Brown.
You okay with saying names?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. You know, if it was something that's whatever, then I wouldn't say, you know, who it is, but it's cool though, because it was, yeah. So anyways, I'll blank out some of the names that's in the joint, but the email coming from my homeboy Kevin. So I'm gonna read the email. And I already read it, so I'm gonna let y'all know this isn't me anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna read the email verbatim from Kev. So I was in the new unit, and as the only other young black guy in the unit, we naturally gravitated to each other for support and bring each other up. Matthew taught me how to sham the F out. So anyway, and for y'all that don't know, sham is like not do any work but look like you're doing some work. It's a military term. Yeah. So anyway, one night we hit the streets of Savannah, Georgia, and I offered to be the DD because I was the new guy and didn't know who I really was kicking it with and didn't want to drink too much in the new environment. Fast forward 3 to 4 hours later, Drew's and this person I shall let stay nameless just for the sake of the podcast, you know what I'm saying, was sliding through the streets off that Henny and whatever they was drinking at the bar. We on the night prowl acting up, and we bound to find something. So boom, another trio of guys in the streets is what come up, and dude is just talking ish for the sake of being drunk. And Drews wants all the smoke, and I'm quiet. The other guy quiet. We just watching, and if I'm not mistaken, it was over a girl the guy was trying to holler at. But either the other dude or Drews actually knew her from around the way or some ish. But Buddy felt like we took his potential squeeze. So they start woofing, and eventually a punch is thrown. And back then, Drews was a good 230, 240, maybe, but you couldn't tell. He hits the dude and drops him in about a punch or two, but he ain't know. So this dude is now beating up the fence and biting him. And jumped in before he falls and swings on the fence as well. Then they stump in the ish out of the fence, and he maybe got kicked twice. LMAO, all the rage, and this dude lands a total of 5 hits. Craziest part is the dudes he was with didn't jump in at all. Then we drove back to Stewart, and I got cussed out by Bree for being gone all night. Then she just swore I was lying because the ish was too funny to be true. So that was about a story that was one of them drunken nights as a private in Savannah, Georgia.
I got the feeling Brown still trying to clear his name on that one.
Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Brown still trying to clear his name. So he didn't send this email in just so you can verify that what he said, that what happened 7-8 years ago, 10 years ago,
almost,
was true. So what happened? What you doing fighting? I don't even know. I might have known about this. I think I did.
So we all went out. You know, it was me. It was me, Kev, my homeboy, Rashad.
Why you name dropping everybody?
Because these folks, ain't nobody listening to this know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Either way, I know these dudes, and they don't care.
Okay.
If I'm mentioning their name in a story like this don't mean nothing.
Okay.
And they, all of them out the army anyway, so it ain't like it's gonna do anything to them. Yeah, but so we all go out, right? Me, Kev, D, and Rashad. We all out, and we go to this club. So we go to the club, have a good time. Of course, we pregame, drink, whatever. You know, me and D used to drink like it was our job. So we go to the club, and we turn up, party, whatever. And while I was in the club, I seen a young lady that I knew, that I was involved with. We were good friends.
Sexually?
Yeah. Okay. But like we wasn't like we was just friends. I wouldn't say good friends, but we were friends. We knew each other.
Okay.
So anyways, we wasn't really kicking it like that in the club. I was doing my thing, whatever. She's doing her thing. And I noticed her at the end of the club anyway, at the end of the party. So we go outside. We standing around talking after the club. She was telling me how some guy was in the club hitting on her. She wasn't really feeling, blah, blah, blah. He was grabbing on her, this, that, and third. Just venting to me, telling me like I care. I really ain't care. I'm like, okay, sure. I don't know if Buddy, the other person that was involved in this little squabble, overheard her and mistake me as the person who was committing these atrocities against her. But I think that was his misunderstanding now. So he came in like Captain Save-A-Ho. He just came up. Now, granted, it was her and one of her friends who I knew from, being around her and stuff. So I knew both of them. So I guess he was out with the friend and her. He came with them.
He came with them?
I guess he did.
Okay.
They didn't ride together, but they were out together, and he was talking to her friend.
Okay.
Now, he comes up. I'm here to save the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up, bro? He in the same unit as me. I know him.
The dude you beat up?
Yeah, I know him.
Oh my God.
Not very well. It's a big unit. He in a different platoon than me, but I see him every day at formation. So I know him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? The lady don't want to be bothered. I'm like, dog, huh? She looking at him like, huh? Like, nah, I know him. We know each other, X, Y, Z, and third. He still ain't hearing it. He drunk, blitzed, more drunk than me. Because I'm drunk enough to be the diffusing person. I'm like, dog, nah, you don't understand what's going on. I know both of them. I know her particularly, but I know her too. Probably more than you know her. But regardless of that, everything is everything, bro. He want all the smoke. I gave him a pass. Because I know I got the hyenas with me.
Oh, God.
You feel me? I got the hyenas with me. Brown ain't battle proven yet. You know what I'm saying? He new to the scene. But I know I got 2 hyenas with me who ready to go. I'm ready to go too. Back then I was, just young and ready. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't, like I said, bro, in my unit, and it's obvious he's drunk. So I'm like, dog, this ain't what you want, bro. You see I got these irons with chill. Just go ahead your way. I'm going to go my way. And that's that. Gave bro a pat. And not only that, it was me and the 3 people I came out with, but one of the persons that I came out with is from Savannah. So he had like 6 or 7 people who I done hung out with on a regular basis with him. And I know these dudes too because they related to him. So I done chill with these folks before too. And everybody drunk. You know what I'm saying? So you think about that. He in a bad situation. It's him by himself with them 2 females. So we finally part ways. We walk back to the parking deck. It's time to go. Hit the button on the elevator. Bing. Open up. Guess who's on the elevator?
The dude?
The dude is on the elevator.
Okay.
Still wanting to smoke.
He was still taunting you guys?
He still was taunting. So now at this point, I'm fed up. I said, it's divine fate that I got to steal off on this nigga. Hey, so I just stole, boom, hit him. Bam, bam, bam. I'm working him.
Oh, my God.
I'm working him now. So, he on it. I dropped him, you know what I'm saying? Like Brown said, a couple punches. Bam, bam. He hit the deck. I've been drinking. And Buddy ain't staying still for them blows. So I'm swinging. I'm connecting some. But I'm missing too. Because he so I'm hitting concrete because he's moving around. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing over top of him, beating him down in the exit of the parking deck. Because we right here, the guard shack right here. In the exit, you got the little raise, the little things. And then I'm working him. So finally, I get up off on him and we bounce, leave. Also, while I was working him, my homeboy D called himself jumping in to get some licks off, but he kicking me in the back. He's so
Looks
drunk.
like some bozos.
He's so drunk.
He's like the 3 Stooges.
He's so drunk. He kicking me in the back. I'm like, bruh. Next day, my back was. I'm like, bruh, boy. I believe you might have been kicking me in the back there, big dog. And sure enough, my homeboy, Vashai, he confirmed, like, yeah, D was so drunk, he could kick you in the back.
So nobody else jumped in? If just you and D?
Yeah.
What Brown was doing?
You know what? I don't even know. Spectating, looking, probably like, man,
I knew I shouldn't have came out with these fools.
He might have been intrigued. Ain't no telling. Because it ain't scare him away. He still was around. He's still my good friend to this day. So it ain't scare him away. You know what I'm saying? He still was down the ride. So, but yeah. So, we get up. I'm like, man, I beat Buddy up. And we leave out the parking deck. Dude let us out for free. He was like, man, you ain't had to leave all that blood on the parking deck. I was like, man, look, I tried to give this guy a chance. I really did. You know what I'm saying? So the next day at formation, right? Because, we all work together. In the military, you got to form up every day for accountability. It's daytime. Buddy came with some dark eye pro. And he had to take them and said, it was like, yo, you got to take your shades off when you're in formation. He took the shades off. Hey, he looked like what's the boy in there? He like Red off of Friday, boy. Eyes black and blue. I thought he was gonna snitch on me. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna tell the people, but he held it down though. But and you know what? I really felt bad though. Even at the time, I really did not want to engage with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the type of person that just go out and look for violent altercations. That's not my character. You know what I mean? I like to go out and have a good time, but I'm going to defend myself every time.
You stole off on him.
I did, though.
Trash.
But listen, though, this is real life, and to be honest, I'm not going to be threatened and give somebody the opportunity to harm me first. That whole, don't hit nobody till they hit you stuff went out the window when I was a child. Nowadays, if I feel like I'm threatened, I'm going to get mine off first, regardless, especially if I feel like I'm in that predicament where, it's either me or you, I'm getting mine off. Yeah, so I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm getting it off guaranteed. And that's what it was. But I really did not want to do that, man, like that. But I felt like, I tried to, I guess, make myself feel better. Like, man, I did Buddy a favor. Because if it was anybody else, they would have did him really bad. Because I ain't do him as bad as I could have done him. And we ain't doing him as bad as we could have did him. He could have got done real bad for how drunk he was. He could have got done real bad.
Yeah,
like,
it wouldn't have been worth it to
like
do all
bad.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
You worked with this guy, and also you knew he was drunk.
Yeah, I had a conversation with him afterwards, like later on. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, a mutual. Hey, that was a misunderstanding. You know what I mean? Because we stayed in the same building, and I was always thinking of retaliation. Like, yo, this dude gonna try to do something to my car. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Something foolish. Something like that. Something like, yo, I need to engage.
Did you approach him or he approached you?
It was like, yo, I'm outside, you know, chilling by the basketball courts, waiting on my laundry to get done, and he appeared, and it's just us. So I'm looking at him, he looking at me. Somebody got to say something. So we'll start off with a what's up, not like a what's up, like what you trying to do, but like, you know, a hi type what's up, you know. And then we just got to talking about it, and you know, both realized it was drunk, and he realized it was a misunderstanding because he talked to the females later, you know, and it was told to him the same time I told him, like, yo, we know this dude, like, it's our people's. More so than you. You know what I'm saying? So he understood.
Okay.
But yeah, hey man, growth. That's all it's all about, man.
Definitely ain't had no business out there fighting.
Nah, none at all.
Luckily, nothing happened.
Nah, ain't nothing happened, man. You know, got in a fight. Everybody getting fights every now and then. So, hey, gotta defend yourself, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
My thing went off. Yeah, so
so that was one of my street fights.
Yeah. But yeah, Brown, he trying to
try to clear his name.
Bree still reminded him about that night.
About that night he was missing for so long. Came back with that old BS excuse of what he was doing. Nah, he was really doing that. That really happened. That really happened. Please believe it.
But yeah, y'all keep the emails coming.
He ain't gas you.
Keep the emails coming. I had a friend reach out to me as well about a topic that she wanted me to bring up, but I don't think we have time for it. You think?
I mean, what's the topic?
She pretty much reached out to me and asked me. Her question was, why do men try to why do men, when it comes to impressing their family and stuff about like cleanliness and the things that they do around the house, why do they feel more compelled to do all of those things when their mothers come around or when company come around, but aren't compelled to tidy up their house and clean up their house when nobody is around? That was what she said. What are you laughing at?
I don't know. Well, because I can see in some instances that happens. Like, I'm the type of person where I think like most, not even just men. I like my house to be spick and span, dress when anybody's coming into town. You know, I don't like for nothing to be out of place. I like for the house to look like a showroom house. Although in our day-to-day routine, it's not going to look like that because we live in life. Like, we got 2 kids, 2 small kids. Stuff is spilling. Kids is putting stuff that it don't belong. Ain't nobody got time to be picking up after no kid every day. But when somebody come into my house, I like it to be spick and span. You know what I mean? When they walk in, I want them to be like, oh, man, like, this is beautiful. Ain't nothing out of place. Like, man, this is awesome. You know what I mean? And then we go from there. It don't have to be my family. It can be a visitor of yours. You know, like when your friend came in town for that week, I made sure I'm gonna clean up. You know what I mean? It don't matter who coming in for me. Somebody coming into town or coming over my house, I want it right, period.
Yeah, and that was the question. Her question was, why do men choose to clean up when company coming and do all these extra things, maybe cook, maybe clean, maybe do extra around the house for visitors, but don't feel compelled to do extra around the house or do in my mind, what you should be doing anyways.
Yeah.
When company's not around.
Correct. That I can't answer for you because I'm not one of them type of men. I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
when it's time for us to clean
discussion.
up, we do it. We do the majority of stuff we do as a team. You know what I mean? So when we cleaning up and we cooking, or you know, we straightening up around the house or what have you, then we doing it as a team. The only thing that I think we have is like solo chores. Really, is you do the majority of the laundry, and I do like the majority of the yard work. Those are really our only solo chores. But when it come down to the cleanliness of his house and you know, as far as washing dishes go, cleaning the kitchen, vacuuming the floors, cleaning the bathrooms and the bedrooms, we do that as a team. You know, you take one area, I take another area. You like doing certain things, I like doing certain things, and we work together well that way. So, I mean, if a man is not doing none of that, none of the time, and then all of a sudden he's doing that whenever his mama come in town, I don't know. Is he doing it? Did they say whether or not he was doing it in front of his mother?
Being extra tidy throughout the visit.
Throughout the visit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, I think, well, my opinion is because his mother raised him that way. But he ain't acting that way though. Mm-hmm. Now that he done got a significant other, he just let them do it. Mm-hmm. You know. But he know how he was raised though. Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
That could be the case. I don't really have much of an opinion about it because I don't have much experience because like you said, you'll go above and beyond when company coming, but you have already said that. But then when company's not here, we'll just kind of do what needs to be done.
Right.
We'll do what we can do,
what we can stand. In order.
Yeah, we keep it in order, but we might still have it to where it's things that we would not ever allow to get out of order with company.
Right.
So, I mean, I get it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really relate. I was trying to think like about with my dad. Did he ever kind of extra tidy up if company was coming around? But
it's almost like
no, I can't recall.
It's almost like a person who don't take care of their car, wash their car before they go out of town. You know what I'm saying? It's the same mentality. You will never wash your car throughout the entire year, but if you going out of town, then
we can relate to that one.
You gonna wash the car?
We can relate to that one.
Yeah, kinda.
No.
Nah, because I do wash the cars. You know what I'm saying? I done had a spell where I went through a phase where I kind of wasn't. And then, like, throughout the winter months, I'm not washing the car like that, first of all. First and foremost, I'm not compelled to get out there and get in the cold and wash the vehicle. And then once it warmed up, I kind of just had to get back into the groove of washing the cars because I went through a whole winter. And we got 4 cars. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of cars to be washing. You know what I mean? So like, I'm like, yo, I had to get back into a groove. So, but typically, generally speaking, you know what I mean? I will at least wash them every now and then. Maybe not every week. You know what I mean? And I might not wash every car every week, but I will wash them. But like I said, I did go through a little spell though where I wasn't washing the cars now.
Yeah, but when we went out of town, you washed
it. Oh, yeah. I'm washing. You don't want to go nowhere with your car dirty. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wash. If I'm going out of town, I might wash the car before I go there, and I might wash it when I get there, depending on the situation I'm rolling up to. You know what I'm saying? I might wash it while I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know you're doing all that now. Now that you got your new girlfriend.
Yeah. Got my new baby. You know what I mean? She out there on the prowl.
Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that up. So, I guess my advice to the person who brought that question up is to have a conversation.
Yeah. Do they have a problem with it though?
I don't think it's really no problem where they're getting into it. It's just kind of like a side eye type issue.
Yeah,
like
noticing.
Like, really?
You doing all this, but you ain't doing
all this
that
for her, but you ain't doing it for me.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't trying to clean up for me, why you cleaning up extra, going extra hard for your mama?
Yeah, you definitely.
So it's kind of a side eye, but I don't think it's probably.
Yeah,
I think that it probably have a conversation. Just say, hey, why you can't do this any other time?
Right.
Or what needs to be done for you to have the energy, the time, or whatever to do this on a normal basis.
Right. Yeah. Because asking him why he can't do it any other time is not a good approach.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? If you're going to communicate with
along
somebody,
the lines of
you got to communicate effectively.
Yeah, I agree.
And us as men, like if I'm going to give y'all women a hint of advice. When we feel like we're being attacked, we're going to shut down. Because the first thing in our minds is, excuse my French, I'm a grown-ass man. That's the first thing we're going to think. If we're getting attacked by a significant other, at the end of the day, the first thing we're going to think is, I have a choice to do whatever I want because I'm grown. I'm a man, and you're not going to tell me what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? But if you add a little bit of honey to the crap that you're trying to feed us, we more susceptible.
Yeah.
I've
had to learn that the hard way.
We more susceptible to complying to what it is or compromising versus feeling like we're being attacked because we automatically gonna withdraw. That's the first thing we're gonna do is withdraw. That's it. We don't even want to talk about it. Or we gonna just argue you down, regardless, just to argue you down.
And don't be talking about nothing of substance. This. Just be arguing and don't be bringing up. It's just not. It's pointless.
Yeah, it's pointless.
So yeah, definitely bring it up in a healthy manner, and just say, hey, I would love for you to do this. More often.
Yeah.
And that should solve that. But yeah, if it's not no,
it should. Unless he's just lazy. No.
Yeah, but I mean, it's obvious he's not lazy.
Right, he can do it.
Right,
he's capable, and
he knows exactly. So it's obvious. So it can get done. But as the wife, sometimes you got to not do it, and to show like, nah, like I ain't gonna do it. It's a we thing.
Yeah.
Or I let it sit there too. Yeah. Luckily, I ain't never had to deal with that. But I've talked to people wives who have said that their husbands just won't help or they'll do something and not, like, say for instance, take their dirty clothes off and leave them on the side of the bed. This is just an example. And the wife typically go pick them up, put them in dirty clothes for them. Yeah. And then I've heard where wives would be like, you know what? I'm not touching them dirty clothes. Yeah. I would let them dirty clothes sit there for weeks and I refuse to touch them. And then a man finally get the point and be like, oh, she ain't put my clothes up. Let me put my own clothes up because I don't like this.
Yeah, like, I can't relate to that.
Yeah.
I can't relate to that with people.
We don't have those. But it's a lot of people who have those issues. And it's not that they are just nasty, lazy people. It's just that they know their wife going to do it. So why do they need to do it? It's
almost like me pushing the buggy in the stroller and reading the map. You ain't going to do it, so why? Not comparing that to that, but what I'm saying is it's like, well, I don't have to do it because I know he going to do it. I
would if I had to.
Right, but you don't have to because I'm going to do it.
Because he going to, Same concept. Okay. Same concept. So wives, sometimes you might have to step back and just say, no, I'm not doing this no more. Yeah. I'm going to leave them clothes right there. And to get your point across that, no, this is a joint effort. Especially for me, my biggest thing is if we both work and we both pay bills, it's equal opportunity. I'm all about equal opportunity around this camp.
Yeah, it is. But we, even with that though, we still got some tasks that just belong to either one of us. Like I said earlier, you deal with the majority of the laundry, and I do the majority of the yard work. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take the trash out. I'm gonna be the one to cut the grass, pick the weeds, and all that crap.
But I gather all the trash. I sit it by the door.
Yeah. She gonna.
I ain't taking no trash.
She gonna sit that joint by the door for sure.
But I'm gonna gather it up, put it all nice and neat for him to just walk it out the door
to the can for sure. She gonna do that.
So I mean, it's still a joint effort.
Right.
And as far as the clothes,
I mean, even if you didn't work though, like even if you didn't work, like let's say we get to a point to where you don't have to work, which probably never, because you're gonna lose your mind not working, because we've done that before. Yeah. But even if you didn't work though, I don't think that I would just expect you to do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although you may do it anyway, I wouldn't expect you to do everything. Like I wouldn't expect to come home and not do nothing because that's not my MO.
No, and we've had spells where I was out of work for months at a time.
Yeah.
And for me,
I'm in the military.
I feel like that's what I should be doing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to do much. But when the first time when I was out of work, he didn't have to do anything. I cooked, I cleaned, I did everything. Mm-hmm. But when Cody came around, it was like, for me, I would be like, I didn't do nothing. Cody been ripping and running all day. He been crying. He been doing this. He been doing that. So no, I didn't vacuum today, or no, I didn't wash the dishes today. He'll come in and he'll wash the dishes.
Yeah, no problem.
So we definitely had those times where I just didn't do it or couldn't do it.
Right. And it ain't no problem, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're a team.
Yeah.
So, if you ain't maneuvering like no team in your relationship, you got to have something. Now, you ain't got that. Y'all don't have to have the same dynamic as us. If one person doing everything and the other person doing something of something else, however it work, you know what I mean? However your team is set up is how it's set up. And if it's working for you, then let it be work for you. But for us, we like to share the load, and we do everything together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. We're going to the grocery store together. We're going to, cook together. We're going to clean together. You know what I mean? We do everything together. Like it's not a task that if I don't know, if I'm going to get some food or something like that, we're going to ride together. You know what I mean?
Do. Like, just like I said, like Friday, we went to Walmart and Target.
Yeah, she was already out.
I was out, and I went home and picked him up. I was like, "Oh, you already at home? All right, I'm on my way to pick you up." Like,
now, don't forget, we hadn't talked since Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't wait.
But we still. How about the time we was like we didn't talk like all day or something like that, and like he was like we started talking. He was like, "Man, I couldn't wait for us to start back talking. I couldn't wait to tell you this." You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and I had that situation during that time where you just for me, like, I would just rather us talk, because when I don't, I tell you everything.
Yeah.
All my dumb stuff. And that particular day, I think I can remember what it was that I had to tell you, and nobody would have related to me but you. But I was at work and I had a girdle. Of course not. I had a girdle on that day.
Yeah.
And it took me forever. It was so hard to get that girdle on. It was so hard for me to get that thing off. And then when I got to work, I can picture
you putting that joint on.
I had to take a dump.
Oh.
And I had to take that thing off. And I wanted to text him so bad to just tell him how, oh my God, I gotta use the bathroom and I gotta take this doggone girdle off.
In the girdle.
Yeah, so little stuff like that, like it really sucks to not talk to one another.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm ready to get up out of here. I'm tired.
All right, yeah, let's do it. It's been real.
Yes, y'all. Keep the emails coming, y'all. We're gonna continue to give you guys different stories about our journey throughout this marriage, along with talking about our weeks, talking about different topics, and reading you guys emails and stuff. Or if people come to me and say, hey, talk about this on your podcast, we're going to continue to do that. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel, our podcast app, SoundCloud, Podbean, Spotify, our email. What's the email?
millennialtempo@gmail.com.
Yep. And we have Facebook page, Millennial Tempo, Instagram, Millennial Tempo.
Yeah. Go follow our stuff, man.
Please.
Like, subscribe, and comment, man. We appreciate y'all listening. All right,
y'all. This your girl, Jasmine.
And your boy, Mike.
And we are the
Millennial Tempo.